One day a trader gets 50 to 100% returns, the false confidence builds up that this is possible on all days. The psychology issue needs some solution, and that will usually happen with retail traders. Why? Is because one, retail traders do not have enough experience, or and just time in the markets is not experience, is how much you learn from your experiences, or time in the markets that matters. So if you are in the markets for last 15 years and doing the same stupid thing day in day out, you are not gaining much experience. Make sense? But if you're in the markets for, let's say, 5 years, but you are taking careful notes, you are journaling your trading, and you are comparing your behavior today with what you were doing 5 days ago, 1 month ago, then you are making much more progress than someone who is not doing all these things. So these issues, they are very true. They will come up again and again, and they will come up for even the most experienced traders too. What is the difference? I'll tell you what difference it made in my life. So complete trading framework, I have not learned it somewhere. I have learned individual elements here and there, and then one day it started clicking and it kind of fell into place. Like, okay, fine. I have to first work on the foundation, then this, then this, then this, then this. The logic, context, timing, risk, LCTR framework, it kind of evolved, and then it suddenly started making sense to me that, okay, yes, the answer to this question lies here, the answer to that question lies there. And then the whole framework kind of evolved from that. Now what happens now is I still make mistakes. It's not like I'm not making any mistakes. I make mistakes, but I catch myself making a mistake early on. I gave you an example of credit spread. I did not make good profits, but I did make losses. So I learned from that mistake, and now what I'll do, next time I take a trade, I will make sure that I don't repeat this mistake again. And most of the times I will catch myself making a mistake before that mistake causes me a lot of pain. Now, whether it's a mistake of losses or mistake of too much profits and believing in yourself just too much, having that false confidence creeping in, everything can be tackled in time if you have a process. If you don't have a process, you will make good returns, and then you will live in that false confidence for some time, and you will then end up paying price a little later on by making an even bigger loss. But if you have a process, and if you keep going through your trading behavior again and again, or at a fixed interval, like if you have a weekly review, a monthly review, fortnightly review, or every night you review your trading behavior, if you do that, then you will catch these behaviors, and you will catch them in time before they can do the damage. This is the only way. It is very simple. It's nothing complicated there. There is no rocket science. There are no tips, tricks, or aha moments. It's all plain and simple, just repetitive work. That's it. Find out a good process, find out a journaling habit, keep repeating it. That's it. It will make a difference. It will make a huge difference. You may not realize it. It has made the difference because you're just doing it every day. At some point in time, it becomes an automatic process, and you don't even realize what you wrote. But it gets registered. There is no substitute for this plain and simple hard work. Please understand. It sounds simple. It sounds very, very boring, but that is the only solution. See, I can pull out some psychological concept, how our brain works, neuroplasticity, this and that, how you can build habits. I'll tell you one thing. Everything boils down to repetition. If you repeat the mistakes, you become a bad trader. If you repeat catching the mistakes in time, recording the mistakes, reviewing the mistakes, and then not making them again in trading, you become a good trader. There is no magic solution to it. You can have a process, a written down process. You can observe your trading for a month or two, and you can write down what exactly you do. You can then debate whether what you do is correct or not, whether it is contradicting with some psychological principle or not. And then you refine that process, and at the end of, let's say, 3, 4, 6 months, you will have a nice one-page document with, say, 10, 12 steps that you have to take in the markets and things that you have to avoid in the markets. And then you paste it in front of you on the wall, and you follow it diligently day in, day out. That is the only thing that you can do. I don't think there is a magic solution to it, and I would not even suggest that, because magic solutions have a tendency to fade over a period of time. So if you have a very very basic simple process, non complicated process to follow, it will work for you in the long run.